I say something about the sound design?
It's terrible.
He just said it in a lighter note. Bro, if I catch you, I go stone you.
No, it's the sound that is terrible.
Because
the sound design
no, bros. I don't know who. If it's a female auntie, don't try it again. Because I don't understand why we are feeling emotional. In emotional scene, you're playing a Fast and Furious soundtrack.
Azao. Hello folks, this is where entertainment lives and where lifestyle resides, of course. My name is Omotola Jalade-Ekeinde and this is POV. Today we are going to be talking about a movie, and of course it's a talk of the town. It's been trending for a while now. It's about mother, family setting, love, anger, and everything in between. But before I proceed, let's quickly go on a very short break. By the time we arrive, we'll get into the full gist proper. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Welcome back, thank you for staying with us. And today we're still reviewing a movie called Mother's Love, produced by Omotola Jalade as Screen Goddess. But I think you need a snippet of what the story is about before we get into the main gist. Mother Love follows Adebisi, a sheltered young woman from a wealthy family whose life changes during her NYSC service when she falls in love with a man from Makoko. Her mother, Labake, must confront family secrets and society expectations to protect her daughter and help her find her own path. Set against the contrast between Lagos elite and Makoko, the film explores love, sacrifice, and resilience. Cast includes Omotola Jalade-Ekeinde, Noray Nehita, Olumide Oworu, Ifeanyi Kalu, Lilian Afegbai, and Nosa Rex, amongst other, actors. And with me on the show are my most gigantic ever ready personalities is Ayo and Jude. A round of applause.
We should be rounding the applause
for Jude because he's gone MIA.
It's been a while.
Yeah, Jude, good
Welcome
to
back
have
on
you.
set, man.
Thank you.
You look fresh. You look fine.
Thank you.
Where have you
Looking
been?
well taken care of.
Well, I've been around.
Making money.
Yes, that's most important. Yes,
I like it. I love it.
I've been around.
I love it.
Obviously.
I miss you guys, by the way.
I don't miss you, but welcome back.
I do miss you. Do you miss me?
Yes, of course.
Clack it. Hey.
See where deception starts from. People deceive themselves, right?
Okay, so mother's love. Let me. I think I need to get into the role of a mother now.
Yes,
so that
mommy. Right on, mommy.
Thank you.
Belated happy Mother's Day to you.
Oh, thank you. By the way, mothers are precious. They are multitasking. They are phenomenal and everything. So, what do you think about the storyline of Mother's Love, and how do you feel having Ekeinde, Omotola Jalade-Ekeinde back on the screen?
Okay, so two questions in one. First off, the storyline. Mother's Love is a cliche story. Yeah. No disrespect to the body of work, but it's something that we've seen played over time, over and over again, whereby the parents are overly protective of their children, which is understandably so, because when you have lost one and God gives you the opportunity to have another, trust me, it's default. You will be overly protective, and sometimes due to PTSD and all that. So that's one aspect. Another aspect is when the rich finds love in strange places, whereby the rich finds love for the poor and all that, and also the role of children and all that. So I believe it's a cliche story. I've seen it over and over again, but the execution now is the cocoa of the matter,
and I think we'll get there.
Definitely. So that's question one. The question two, having Omotola Jalade-Ekeinde back on our screen, not just on our screen, on the big screen. And our debut as a director, amazing. I think the last movie I watched Omotola play in was Blood Sisters. Yeah, Blood Sisters. Yes, she was a Blood Sisters, but notably speaking, she was in Alter Ego. Alter Ego was where she played a big role, where she was really a menace in that movie. But good to see her close to 10 years off our screen. Welcome back, More Sexy.
Welcome back, I'm more sexy. I have spoken. Welcome, Jude. When you saw, maybe we should talk about the cinema experience. How was it? Would you like to say the turnout was encouraging? And as regards our debut, this is our debut on the big screen. What's your own take on it, also?
Okay, first of all, let me tell everybody that what was that name again?
Omotola.
No, I want to call her More Sexy.
More sexy,
That's
yeah.
what I used to call her.
Okay.
So the reason I want to call her More Sexy is that I used to crush on her as a kid. You know,
Unfortunately.
my celebrity crush.
Oh
She
my
was
God.
so beautiful, and she's still very beautiful at her age right now. So okay, now when I saw the movie, I was very happy to see the movie because I've missed her. I missed her on screen. So I was like, I need to watch this movie because she's someone that I love watching. You know, she has a way of passing a message through the movie. You know, she knows how to interpret scripts, interpret roles very well. So I was very happy to see her on screen. But you know, I've never seen Omotola as a director. You know, so this is her first ever. You know, so I was like, oh, let me see. Because I was still trying to compare. You still have that mindset of comparing Omotola and Genevieve. You know, from way back, we always compare both of them. Omotola, Genevieve, who is best in acting a particular role. So Genevieve produced her own movie. Then that was Lion's Heart, and she did great. That was the first movie, if I'm not wrong, in Netflix.
On Netflix, yeah.
I
spot
guess
on,
so. That was when everybody,
movie.
first Nigerian
Nollywood.
movie to be on Netflix, and everybody was, Netflix is a big thing. That's when everybody started finding a way to do Netflix movies and trying to know their criteria to put their movies on Netflix. So Omotola coming back on, so I was like, oh, okay, this lady would have, do something. So I was very happy to see her on screen. Then you say the cinema experience. Okay, those days before Netflix, cinema was a if deal. So if you're an actor and you're trying to do a cinema job, you're very happy because you believe that that's a box office movie. People always see cinema movies as one of the best movies to watch. So you don't compare cinema movie. Then you do cinema movie and home movie. That was the comparison then. So home movies are like the normal ones we buy on, some will say Asaba. But it's not just Asaba. So many states do home movies. As long as the movie is not meet up to standard, you now call it like a home movie, just entertain you. There's so many mistakes. So don't look at the professionalism.
True.
So, but now cinema movies are now watering down because they are seeing movies that are not supposed to be on cinema. So and it's on cinema. So that's why now some people are not even interested to go to cinema.
True.
They prefer watching a Netflix movie because Netflix is still keeping up to their standard. So nowadays we go to cinemas is scanty because they are not actually watching cinema movies like before, because what their expectation for cinema movies has dropped. So that was the experience. When I went to cinema, it was.
So in a nutshell, you're trying to say that people have lost faith in the decadence of, or the value or the quality now of cinema. Now let's go to the technical part of this production. The lighting, the set design, the makeup, the location. How was it for you? Was there anything about it that got you disconnected or connected? Ayo, you can go.
Okay, the technical aspects. Okay. Cinematography, I think I've said this before and I'm saying it again. Nigerian movie industry has really grown when it comes to filming. From the quality, the texture of the picture, to the camera angles, to the usage of drones, and so many other sophisticated equipment. Our lenses are becoming much more sharper. To be fair, but relating it to the movie, basic shooting. But the shoots or the various shoots at the Makoko village or city, I'll call it. Well, context now. I was kind of impressed. I think I told you about the Kano scene and how detailed the cameraman was. He avoided any shake. He was really steady. Kudos to the man who held the camera on that Kano and all that. So, and the choice of location as well. Apt. Makoko has been in the news for so long
now,
and spotlighting that community is a good thing because a lot of NGOs are tripping there, providing aid to that community, and that's what the movie largely was all about. So I would say kudos. The sound design is one thing I was not really pleased with, though, because at some point the sound designer was just obstructing flow of dialogue with some funny sounds that were unnecessary. He was trying to emote too, because when there's a conflict between two characters, you want to put in those sharp sounds and all. But come on now, we are not watching on video. We are not watching a video. We're watching a cinema movie. So be intentional with your sound. Don't just make a noise with it. But aside that, I feel that the movie is not really a heavily budgeted movie. For some reason, I don't know why. Because the locations aside Makoko are maybe one or two places in the city. Nothing else. But, kudos to the director, because she was able to man that team, getting the right angles. But for me, the best shots were done in Makoko.
Lovely. Yeah. Thank you for that feedback. Jude, would you say there was any part in the scene now? I mean, the correlation, was there anything not intriguing about Makoko itself, the way it was portrayed? Would you say it is exactly the way it is, or there was some type of manipulation in the movie?
No, they were spot on the Makoko scene, because first of all, I've been to Makoko. I've done documentaries in Makoko, so when I was seeing it, I was like, yeah, exactly, that's Makoko. You get the water, the children, swimming on dirty water and stuff like that. Some houses built on top of water. That's exactly Makoko. So it's not as if it was, they went to go and create their own set and formed Makoko. I felt that is exactly how Makoko is. Even when they did the drone shot, when they're on Kano and they had this drone shot moving, I hit myself that this is exactly how Makoko. So there was no fiction. Only what I suspected, which I told you, that how they light the room, like when they went inside to talk, when the mother came in to talk to the sister and the rest Lilian. Of them. So I suspected that they actually shot that scene. I'm not sure. They actually shot it in a different location. It might be a beach house. Okay. They shot it because the setting, the lighting, Makoko will not really give you that space to. If they do it in Makoko, I'll give them kudos to it, because it's not easy to lighten up Makoko in the night.
Maybe it's an Airbnb. Because we now have Airbnb.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I know Makoko is too exclusive. Yes, Makoko is like a ghetto. You get so, and again, where do you want to put your? I know they had a lighting. The gaffers would have put some light outside to form that daylight or the moonlight in the night. You understand? And you need a very big rig to set your light up. So you can't do it on the water. You get so if they do it on the water, or they now put it on the canoe, and the canoe was steady. But they actually tried in Makoko.
All right, so let's talk about the character now. I mean this part is the most intriguing part for me, because I feel like at some point I was still saying that no, this person shouldn't be with this person in this movie. They could have used another person. Do you also have that? I saw also from that school of thought.
Talk about the story before the
characters,
because
the
storyline. He mentioned the story. He said it was nothing. Okay. We're trying to make sure that we don't exceed the time. Sorry. So but you can give it little, please, Jude. Don't let me throw you out of this place.
All right. So first of all, I want to remind whoever is the producer and people that came up with this story is that first of all, you're in 2026.
You need that reminder.
And we have moved out of that era of, when people want to meet, two lovebirds want to meet you, now they have to collide and books fall and you want to pick the book. And that's how the love story begins. See,
paper collision.
So cringy.
that era has passed.
When we are not doing Bollywood.
So we have other ways. They should think of other ways of meeting. Now, you mentioned that we are sending you to NYSC. That's Omotola's line. We are sending you to NYSC at Yalopaja, and that is not far away from home. And you now went to the NYSC camp. I'm hearing that you guys stay in Banana Island. Come on, how is Banana Island not far away from Yalopaja? It's far.
Not exactly. It's just third mainland now.
Wow. How many hours? How many kilometers?
The way it sounded was like
It's
Like
just
the
third
way
mainland.
it was
But
something like
yeah.
as if you're, let's say example, where is closing? Like you're in Agege and you're going to Ogba. It's not that
Or
far.
beggar.
Oh, well, we can call them some slack.
Oh, okay.
okay.
The next thing again I noticed about the storyline again is so you wanted us to feel the tension or the emotion in that you lost your son. That scene was supposed to make me like, oh my god, I feel so sorry for them, bro. That scene I didn't feel anything. I don't know if I'm cold-hearted, but I didn't feel anything because the scene was just the kid. They even showed the kid when the kid fell. They only showed when the kid was already on the water. You saw the kid strolling. The next thing, the kid is on the water. The way they shot it and the way they narrated the story, I didn't feel any emotions. The story was just there. You just say like, oh, I lost my book. It sounded like I lost my book. It was nothing really. And again, that scene was supposed to come towards the end for us to understand why the parents were, aggressive.
Overly protective.
You get. But the scene came earlier. She told the guy about it when they're even midway of the movie. So we didn't know what's happening. That's why I know the film was predictable. But still, there are some things you should have added that would have made the film, oh, okay, this film is something different. You guys, we know the story. It's a normal story. It's a basic story. But you guys played around the story with a little bit of suspense.
Make it unique.
But
I'm just trying to, think of how many months or how long did it take them to put this together, because I'm sure it's just another YouTube video that or YouTube movie that we just see, and is personally my opinion.
The NYC camp. Did you see the NYC camp?
You guys
do you have reservation?
You guys are already roasting.
No, we are not. I'm not roasting. It's
Okay,
his point of view.
Those are the cons, right?
Yes,
Let's look
the
at
pros.
the brighter side.
Yeah. Okay. So you have something to tell us on that?
On the brighter side, let's look at different parts of that movie. One part talked about parenting and how parenting can be for some people after a loss. That's one. Did they speak to that? Yes. Right? That even though you've lost or you've had a bad experience with a former child, does not mean you should now cage or imprison your other children. Did he speak to that? Yes.
Yeah.
Secondly, people meet in various ways and forms. So many marriages started from NYC camp.
Collision
of books.
Collision of it's just for emphasis sake.
Okay.
Yeah, I've collided with some people before.
And you get fed
What
up.
now?
I don't fall in love.
How did you meet your wife?
So love. No, you can find love in various ways and different places and off places. NYC is a good place to find love. So was that stated there? Yes. Also, it talked about young people doing great things. The character that Olumide played, he was able to provide solutions to
community
issues that we face, getting food, street food and all that. He provided a solution to that. That means they are trying to portray that the Gen Zs can still provide solutions to issues that we're facing as a country. Was that?
I don't want to dive too deep into
No, but
let's just leave it.
But because that space is highly dominated by the Gen Zs. I'm talking about tech. We have tech bros everywhere. So that was also highlighted. Also, the halves giving back to the not halves. That's the family of Adebisi. Giving back to the society. They did something that in terms of the playground and Makoko and all that. So yes, the movie might not be overly exciting, but the morals
should I remind you of something
that were picked.
Should I remind you of something? So when the storyline says that he was looking like she studied outside the country, you get, but when she wanted to do a throwback of herself, she was in Nigeria. Okay,
now let me now speak to that. That might be a goof from the writer. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm just looking at the other side. Where did they do right? That's what I'm stating.
Which of
not where
like.
I'm not saying that they did not do wrong. Note, there were a lot of pitfalls. But where did they do right? And that's what I'm stating. I did not know Makoko had luxury schools until it was displayed on the movie.
Wow.
Now you
For
know.
real,
Like,
for real, do they actually have luxury?
yes, they do.
Really?
Makoko had luxury
Yes,
schools.
not luxury.
If
in
they
terms
could
of- they cannot
afford
compete
that,
with
they
the
would
coronas
have-
of this world or the.
But the picture that we
But
saw,
we have schools. We have NGOs that are constantly funding
So
basic education
So,
in the Makoko community.
God has blessed me because I've been there with one NGO before, and they don't have luxury schools.
Yes, but okay. Even if they don't have, this is an opportunity.
Oh, okay. Now we are
no,
looking
but
at.
is that why they
but
now
what
pictured it in? That isn't the
no.
storyline.
Even
No,
before they-
we are looking at the
She was
storyline.
doing
We are-
an IT.
One thing that
in a
we are
school.
missing out sometimes when we review movies is we are going concentrated on what played out in the movie in terms of character development. Most times it's always character development.
Yeah.
But we don't even take time to even look at the excerpts or the take homes from this movie.
The morals.
And that is what the movie is all about.
So the only
I'm not
takeaway
sure that
taking from this movie
Yeah.
is first. You mentioned it. The parents have to, don't be too hard on your
Manage
children
emotions,
and get
yeah.
to understand your children. Then the other take home is introducing Makoko to the world. You use your
In a
movie
better
to
light.
introduce
to
Makoko.
reintroduce, because Makoko has always
Has
been in
been
the
there.
spotlight.
So it's just make sure people say remember that.
Kai Senat donated to Makoko recently.
So that's the only few things I've seen.
Mm.
But when you're introducing or reintroducing a place, please always still be detailed about the place.
Don't go far from.
Don't start
the
adding
real
some
truth.
things. Now, for example, if I've not been to Makoko,
Yeah.
I'll feel like, they have luxury schools, that they have the children are living good life. They have, you know what I'm saying? You showed us before that some of them are not living good life. Later on, you now showed school that is well furnished. More than even.
But we are forgetting something. That's why I said we need to look at this beyond just the set or the location or what is playing out. This movie we're talking about is in collaboration with a particular NGO. An NGO is actually an NGO funded this movie, and the NGO is spotlighting Makoko. So I would say that this movie was actually done for the NGO. So you can't even tell if it's the NGO's school residing in Makoko that was used.
I understand AY, but you
So
also realize
we need to because one thing is, when I watched them, I was like, this movie the storyline is a common one, but what can I even learn from this story? That's the attitude.
But you are more of a storytelling person. He's a technical person, so I understand the angle at which it's coming from. And when he tries to pinpoint some things that are not quite relating and in sync with what is expected to be in the movie, everything should be in line of the story. The story preempts what it gives, introduces what is to come after, the props, the everything to work in sync and alignment. So if it's not saying that, obviously it's going to make comments on that. And please, AY, it is POV.
That's why I said that
yes.
You've mentioned the bloopers.
Yes.
I'm on this side.
Which
we all should respect.
Obviously, respect your lane. Yes.
Before we move on,
I don't want to see the backside.
AY said something about the sound design.
It's terrible.
He just said it in a lighter note. Bro, if I catch you, I go stone you.
No, it's the sound is terrible.
Because
the sound design.
No, bros. I don't know if it's a female auntie. Don't try it again. Because I don't understand why we are feeling emotional. In emotional scene, you're playing a Fast and Furious soundtrack.
Azao.
Like it's not even. So a sound design was actually supposed to mean that the purpose of a sound design is you tell stories too. So you read the scripts, you understand when it's all sorrowful, your sound also has to play along.
Use melodramatic sounds.
So it plays along with the story. Because if your sound design is telling me a different story and they are saying different, and the visuals are saying different stories, it's not working together.
It's not in sync.
Yes, and that's
it. Happened a lot in that movie. The sound design guy.
I feel you. We feel your plight.
Sorry, won't do that again.
Anyway, moving on.
Apologies.
Moving on, you guys shouldn't drag me back. The character now. I was saying that the characters, the actors, the film, the old characters in the movie. Do you think, or would you say, would have played the role of the father?
Why are you replacing the person now?
No,
it's
now
like
because
you want me to offend the person who played it?
No, it's not you being offensive.
Why not say who impressed you the most?
No. It's my question. I'm the host. So
because
go ahead,
I will offend the person now.
So what does that have to do with me?
But I feel that what's the question? That who do you think
would have played?
Why you not talk
the
about
role?
Omotola's role?
No, wait now. Omotola is the producer of the movie.
They can see switch her.
And I liked her role. I like
Sentiment.
I liked her role.
You like her, but maybe I don't like her role.
So who is the host here? Are you the host or
Let's
me?
start from.
No way, you're not telling me what to do. I'm asking you a
go
question. AY, who do you think would have played the role of the father better?
Better.
Yes.
Off the top of my head.
Yes.
Looking at age sinking with Omotola, right?
Yes.
I think Ifeanyi Kalu did a good job. Yeah. You did a good
Come
job.
to me. Come to me.
Do I have a choice?
For me,
He
didn't do a good job.
Okay.
So, according to the story, this girl's supposed to be, they're supposed to, overprotect this girl, put fear into her body that she can't even have freedom, choke her. That she can't even, if she sees her dad, she'll be running. But no, this guy is, oh, my daughter, you just have to do this.
He's a daughter now.
We need Femi Branch.
She's a Nepo baby.
Have you ever tried seeing Femi Branch talk to somebody? Even though he's not even aggressive, even his body movement is aura. You'll be scared.
Yeah.
I was seeing how she was saying, Mom, I don't want daddy to know about. Yeah, we could say, Dad, I don't want Bob to know about it because Omotola was being all tough.
Yeah.
You get. So towards the end now, she said, becoming.
Yeah.
But she was more outspoken. More than even when the guy was talking to Ifeanyi was talking to Omotola in one of the scenes, she was still dominating that scene. See, Omotola has this presence. Even without saying little, even when you make her to say few lines, you still notice her in the movie. So you need somebody that can match up that presence.
Okay, so in short, you would rather prefer Femi Branch. Okay.
And you said you are just being
it's just did the basic, man. He's not really a strong character in that movie. The strong characters were Omotola, who played the mother, and the daughter that was played by Nancy. So, and both of them were able to do it well for me.
No, I have an issue with Nancy.
The Nancy, yeah. So Nancy is I think this is our first big project. I've not really followed her that much, but this is your debut, and were you able to perform above average? I would say yes, because that role is, I know she's older than that age, but she was able to play a Gen Z. I know she's still Gen Z, but not as young as the role she played, and she was able to match. There's not everybody that can actually play that role. Aside Nancy, that is a newbie. If I want to bring someone who has been in the industry for a while, the only person that comes to mind is Genoveva. So that role is not even a very easy role to fill. Genoveva is the only person that I know that can play that role. Aside that, due respect to, I still have some other names, but I don't think they can even match up with Genoveva. Genoveva is the only person I know that if Omotola was to go for somebody else or cast somebody else that is popular, she'll go for Genoveva. But Nancy was able to manage to. The main person we all wanted to see is Omotola.
Yes.
We all wanted to see Omotola.
That's true.
The spotlight was actually on Omotola.
Yeah.
But the movie itself was not about Omotola.
It's Omotola.
It was more about even the daughter.
But
she had more.
The movie is titled Mother's Love.
Yes.
The love itself is the daughter.
Moving forward.
Before you move forward, before you move forward.
Now, violence. Okay.
Now, Nancy. So this movie, Nancy was supposed to put us in an emotional mood. So those scenes that she has to feel that pain of being oppressed or being caged, she was just I think I pointed it out when we were watching the cinema that when Omotola wanted to feel pain doesn't need you to shout or squeeze your face.
But we all
pains come from inside. Sometimes you try to hold pain. Like if you're in pain sometimes, you don't need to do no.
But Jude, remember we are of different temperaments.
See, even if you try to,
some people are more expressive.
Even when you're even expressive, and sometimes you don't want to even talk at times. Even when she was listening to the mom trying to tell her some things, there's a way you can listen to your mom and tears are still dropping from your eyes.
No. See, we are analyzing from the viewer's perspective.
That's why we're here.
But sometimes, can we analyze from the writer's perspective that role, that character, you are meant to express pain aggressively.
Another.
Not intrusive.
How many times did
You
she
must
cry?
be
Or passively.
expressive.
How many times
Now
did she
that
cry?
character can also be said that you will cry less, but you will shout more.
Oh.
Maybe.
That's a writer
Maybe.
giving character.
Even like me and the writer have problem already. So
No,
let us
but,
leave the
but
writer.
and we all have creative freedom.
Yes.
My own character, that is how I want my character to play. You are not to determine
What
what
made Breath of Life become one?
No, let's don't compare.
I'm not so.
That's one of the mistakes you make too.
You know the
That's
story,
why I don't want to compare.
You know this.
See, that's why I say think of what I said. I am the writer.
Mm-hmm.
I want Nancy's role to be you're in pain. The only way you show your pain is shout,
Announce it.
cry less, while your mother will talk less and
tears
cry.
would roll down, yeah.
Seems like AY knows the writer.
Yes,
That's-
so-
Honestly, like
No,
the way
it's-
So,
it's
no,
just
I get
creative freedom now.
I get that.
But
I
did
get
she
that.
play that? Is one thing we need to focus is was she able to carry whatever role that she was given?
still, I didn't feel it.
Now, if you didn't feel it, it's
If
fine.
you're acting a movie, you're
It's
not
fine.
acting for yourself. You're trying to pass a message to me.
Hey, God,
I am not feeling you.
Which is fine. But when
Yeah.
you say when you are feeling pain, you should not shout. No, it's
Some
wrong.
people express
people-
anger or
If you
pain
didn't feel
differently.
what she did, standard,
Yeah.
cool. I didn't feel a shouting. People shout when they're in pain, but you shouted and I didn't feel. It's all right to say that, but when you now say when you're in pain, don't shout.
No, I'm not saying you should
No.
not shout when
So
you're
I
pain.
want to
Uh-huh.
ask
I think
you
there are
a
different
question.
ways of passing your pain.
Anyway,
That's
right
why I said.
now, right
That's why I
now,
said.
I'm
that-
not even-
What
I'm
she,
not even
what she
trying
did,
to
the
ask.
role she played is another way of. But did she do it well?
She didn't do it.
Eh,
well.
I'm not
Hey,
even
so that's
trying
what
to
you-
act
that's
now.
what
Let's
you
say
say.
that you did something wrong to me,
Mm.
and I also don't want to make it passive. I want to show it.
Shout,
and everything.
yeah.
I can still, and you will know that I am hurt.
But did you see it in that Nancy's performance?
I didn't feel it emotionally.
valid,
I'm
which
just
is valid,
so.
yeah, which is
I
valid.
got so disconnected,
Which is
and
good.
the soundtrack too wasn't even helping.
Hey,
it.
now
Anyway,
wow, soundtrack.
please.
Even Olumide self tire me.
Honestly, I feel like it's too relaxed in the movie.
Maybe it's because of
Honestly,
the
it wasn't-
pairing. There's some people you pair with that
They don't work,
actually
yes.
elevate your acting.
Would Olumide and Genevieve have done better?
No, still.
I think
The-
Chimeze Imo.
Chimeze care.
Yes, now.
Chimeze is too chill though.
Olumide doesn't want him to shout. They don't do anything much now. It's the last.
But I would have loved Olumide and Genevieve to play it again, but they've done something before.
Before.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the Tribe Called Judah. I would have loved it to play it again, but
Because I feel like
because
it
their
was-
chemistry was
he-
quite good in the Tribe
This
Called
one, these two chemistry was not even there. I was not feeling even their love play. He was trying his best to
to carry
yes,
both of them.
but
Well, I
No,
liked
it's
the
her
movie
debut
because
now.
there
Let's
weren't
cut her some
any.
slack. It's her debut,
that
it's her
person
first.
business. So hope you know.
There weren't any
Yeah, this person business
immorality
too.
in the movie. It's something that every age can
That's
see,
that's
and they don't have to really start munching on each other.
You have to kiss
yes,
and romance
yes,
to play.
they love,
romantic.
It
yeah.
doesn't really have to be that, but
Yeah.
this chemistry.
That's what I'm
Did you
saying,
get the
that
point? Did
they
you
were
get
able
the
to
point
do
that
it.
they were lovers, that they liked each other?
No,
Did you
no,
get-
no.
you didn't get
Well,
it?
that's no.
That's on you.
But that's no more they use in that book
No, you
collision.
didn't see it that they were in love.
No, now
It's
they
clear.
yes.
Yeah.
Imagine somebody leaving home
Yeah, it's
for
clear.
you.
That was the
It was,
script.
it
I'm talking
was.
about the proper acting.
I
feel it?
I felt
You
Is,
felt
is
it,
it
though.
possible? Now to ask Jude, is it possible for a young man and woman to be romantically attracted to each other without touching each other?
Yes, no.
That's what
that's what they
we're
are trying
asking.
to do.
So
now.
you don't get my own point.
Mm.
So the script actually arranged that thing like that. You get?
Yes.
But what I'm saying is, you know that chemistry when you watch two people, you don't feel like these people, they know themselves outside the scene. Just like when you see Timini and Bimbo
Oh, okay.
acting,
Okay.
you feel these people. Almost it's not just acting. No, these guys are real. You get. So it's that being real I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So you're trying to pass a message to me.
Mm.
Forget about the script. You already told you guys will be like this, like that. But let
It's the
us
way you
feel
carry
it.
it, yeah.
Let us feel like true. This guy feel a date outside.
Yeah, let's talk about continuity.
There's no
Continuity.
problem.
Well,
okay, my guy, you said something that time. Don't forget the hair.
yeah, the air.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Yes,
I
now
remember.
the air. Why is she having one hairstyle and in real life she's having another?
For those who have watched the movie, I'm not lying. The hairstyle, she wore a braid during the dream she had, and all through the movie she was on a wig.
yeah.
I think it's sponge wig or
Yeah.
something. How now?
Sponge wig.
As how now? Is it that when you're in the dream, you used to have another hairstyle? Then when you
It's
wake up,
an illusion.
no, but
It's
for
not
me it
supposed
was
to be
just to.
She had
When
that
you see
sponge
your
wig, I thought
grandfather
it to
in
you.
the
It's
dream.
sponge
NYC. Down to where she said doing her PPA. She still had that.
And she's a Nepo baby.
Yeah.
Wait.
She had the same wig.
Honestly.
But remember, I think she ran out of the house. So probably she couldn't pack.
My own issue with it is that I didn't really see that effect of a Nepo baby in our,
I agree with you.
With the outfit, the costume, and everything.
Yeah.
She looks so basic.
Even the couple said.
Honestly.
The couple,
Address.
But some people are quite reserved, They have the money, but they don't be sure.
You know that
in this
pigeon
movie,
was even stronger than
Olumide, yes. Now Olumide
her pigeon was stronger.
Yeah.
And you're a Nepo baby. Be calming down.
Lapo no. They have Nepo character.
Oh my God. Okay, so let's rate this movie.
Hell.
Please, can we just skip this part?
No, we will not skip it. This is the most fun part for me. Why would we skip it? You guys have been having the best time of your life. This is my own time to shine. So, on a scale
of,
normally would say roast or toast, but let me help you guys a bit.
Okay.
On a scale of 10, yes, where would you place Mother's Love, produced by Omotola Jalade-Ekeinde?
All right, beside you, I go.
No.
and
Wait,
the time
what?
is
Yeah, just
on a scale of 1 to 10, right?
Yes.
Straight up, 5.5.
5.5.
5.5.
That's
Yeah.
a pass.
That's a pass now. That 5 you put
Because
on
of what I said earlier.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Storyline.
Yeah.
Okay.
Morals,
Okay. And
not storyline per se.
okay.
Take home or take away or derivatives.
Okay. So
Touch me.
I'm supposed to ask you this before the question. Your best standout actor.
You did wine.
Ooh.
Omotola now. It's been a while we saw Mama on screen, and when she came back, she didn't.
Lilian, how about
she
Lilian?
declined.
What?
Lilian Afegbai, sorry.
No, don't say that.
Lilian.
She didn't do anything bad.
Lilian, the little she did also caught my
yes.
attention because Lilian was able to play that role well. But you said best.
Yes.
Can only be one.
Okay. Oh yeah. Let's speak to
Lilian, of course, second best.
We love you, Lilian.
Lilian Afegbai, my sweetest guinea babe, correct babe.
Who is yours?
Should I say my own?
Yes.
So you already know. Number 1 is our ancestor herself.
Ancestress.
Ancestress. Omotola Jalade-Ekeinde.
Jalade-Ekeinde.
Then my second is Babares.
Azao.
That's why. So Azao for his own. Babares. You know that little comedy brought in.
Who's that?
Babares now. Res.
That scene. There's a fault in that scene. I hope you
Is
know
your
that.
fault?
There's a fault. It was overly stretched now. You
But
know
We
that.
know, yes, we know they stretched it.
Yeah.
But
Why
it
you-
brought in that comic relief. I mean, big
Was it
fan of
needed?
comedy. Yeah, was it needed? Was it needed? My brother was
It was
getting bored.
it was relevant, and they weren't even showing. I beg. They weren't even showing the
most of the
screen.
scenes. Okay, most of the
Come
scenes
on.
that when you were in school, when she was teaching, they didn't show the student the first
Yes.
time. We feel like we heard their voices, but they're not showing the student.
I mean, our
When
voice
they
note
started
that they
doing the ad for the app,
Yeah.
they didn't show the TV. They cut the TV off and showed them watching something. We believe that they are watching TV. They told us to assume. You guys to assume.
You have to be creative.
You guys to be creative.
Open
While
up
you're
your
watching,
mind.
be creative.
Yeah.
They are watching TV.
Oh my
Then
God.
later on, towards the end, they now show the TV. Now use this TV station presenter.
Shout out to Orji.
OG.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Alright,
made them.
yeah.
OG.
So
Yeah.
my favorite is Babares. No, Omotola first before Babares. Sharp.
I honestly don't know why.
I disagree. On your behalf.
Honestly.
Shay is my own POV.
Is your POV, but
Thank you.
we no agree.
Go on with it. Anyway, on the scale of 1 to 10, where would you rate?
So if I watched this on YouTube, it should have been that 5.5. You get, but unfortunately,
Brutal.
I paid my money to go and watch this movie.
Oh my God.
Hi, pay me.
Jude.
Wait, now, Jude, why are you showing that?
Jude,
This
now.
is international media now.
So it's
You're
not
a
free.
big boy now. You're a big boy now. Come on now. Jude now. Why
You
you
guys
do
know how
like
much you
this?
swear?
Why you do like this now?
I left my house
Ah,
to the cinema. No, Netflix.
I agree
people
with
when they
you,
watch us,
Jude.
they know that we are Nepo now.
I'm not. Oh, that's me. But so the truth is,
Those has be clean.
they play. They're packaging.
How much you watch the movie? Say
Don't say
no louder,
that
no.
now.
I'm not gonna
Don't
say
say
it.
that.
oh.
Do you know
but
how
you
much
know,
you
guys, when you go
contributed
and
to
watch,
this
you
movie?
know. Jesus, I used my money to watch this film. My dear, I think I rate it 2 point. What's go? Sorry, you guys. I know it's someone's investment, but you can go and watch it yourself
You
to
have to.
confirm.
You have to
Watch it yourself. Oh. Don't judge. Don't use my judgment.
Yes.
You understand? But if I actually tip pay me, so it's going to be like, let's say 3.5. You understand? Over 10.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for your review, your POV.
But you watched it. What's your rating?
God, I beg.
I don't believe we are doing this. This is unprofessional.
Okay.
Oh, excuse you?
Highly unprofessional. Why are you guys laughing?
It's been comical.
You guys are meant to be.
I mean,
No.
Yes, so I'm not supposed to be laughing, no.
Yes.
Because I paid boy to watch it. My money is finished.
Can we just wrap up the show? You guys are just giving me this impression that
oh my God.
What's your?
I'm sorry, guys. We don't usually do this, but we are just overhyped because you're back on the screen. You know, it's a part of excitement for us to have you back. About me, I'll drop it in the comment section.
Fair enough.
Yes, let's do that.
Can we wrap up the show?
Yes, of course we will.
I go and call Omotola. I'm calling Omotola right now.
It seems you want a role in
Our
the
next
future project.
I'd love to work with.
No wonder I've been thinking. Why is
Come on to me,
I mean,
sexy mama. I am ready to work with you.
You see life
for almost free.
Wow.
Me, you pay me.
Do that money. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to be on your screen, and thank you so much, AY. Thank you, Jude. Please, you guys, to go watch this movie. It's still showing at the cinema. I mean, we had a great cinema experience at the spot we went to. Go see the movie and refer a friend also so that she can make a movie box. This is her debut. Let's encourage her. A lot of money has been put into it. Till meet next time. This is still POV. My name is Omotola Jalade-Ekeinde, and bye for now.